never expect that, but everybody says that. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. Anyway, he's going to begin with showing you the safety features of archery, and then afterwards, then they will be doing some shooting, so you can see how they do it. And then I think there'll be some questions and answers on that. And afterwards, you get a chance. Everybody will get a chance to want to shoot. Little ones and big ones.
I want to first thank him for doing the whole setup. He gets more of the credit than I do.
Oh no, if it wouldn't have been for Forrest to get involved here, we wouldn't have known and wouldn't have been able to do this. But we're more than happy to come out and help with the kids. The club is very family oriented. We run a 3D shoot up here at the club, and it's always free for the kids to shoot. That's our motto. We want to get kids involved in the outdoors and sporting events. Anytime we can do that, we're more than happy to join in.
I guess the first thing we want to go over is that's this time shooting the stage in that area. So, and if you're not shooting, you guys can that way if you keep down in the field, you get a little better impression or up ready to shoot. Other than that, being in the right spot.
Put all three fingers underneath the arrow. The top finger, your next finger is going to touch the arrow. When you draw back, you're going to have your left arm or your bow arm, whichever it is, straight out, locked. Alright, you don't have it bent, you don't have it locked. You're going to reach out, grab the string with your other hand. When you draw back, the idea is to bring this index finger into your corner of your mouth. Okay? At that point, that is called the anchor point. Then you start sighting down the arrow to align it. It's like throwing a football. Once you learn the projection and the strength the bow has, you'll get the mind will design how much of an angle you have to cock the bow to get the arrow to the target. So you'll pull that back. Consistency is the key to your lip. Sight it in. When you get ready to release, all you do is relax your hand. You don't have to let go of the string. Relax your hand. Just relax, and the arrow will come right out of your fingers. Okay? She comes back to her anchor point. Sets, lets her mind sight in. Releases her hand. Comes back and touches her shoulder. This is the PFAA Naugle state champion. Her form is like phenomenal. You watch me shoot and you're going to say, how can you hit the target?
See if I can get one in that small.
The small one. I get the advantage, since I did the talking, I get the closer target. I shoot a little differently, but I still do the same thing. I still come to the anchor point.
Any archers around here? Let it dry after this. We have small bows. Younger kids. And you can shoot as much, as many times as you want. You can try hitting the deer too.
So everybody has their own style, but if you really watch the archer, he's doing the same, she's doing the exact same thing every time. So when you come up to shoot, try and concentrate on just doing the same thing every time, and your mind will adjust your shot to be able to hit the target that you're looking for. Are you ready to go pull arrows? Get these kids shooting? Yep. All right.
That way you can kind of judge it. Where you want to go? I'll take it.
If you're right-handed, is that how you usually pull back and don't go restrained? Is that how you usually shoot with your right arm?
That's a little bit better. See how that kind of, when this one's out the end. See how you got it when you go up. Eliminate that. Put your 3 fingers under this with this arrow. You may not be able to do 3 fingers under with that one, because they might not stay on. If you want, you can pull it apart, spread it apart. Yeah, that's upside down, the bow.
Hey, if you do it, I'll do it.
And if you want to pull the one top one up, then you don't need to use one. Then you can pinch it down here. You kind of got to guess at the spot, you know. But now you're going to want to kind of see this part of your finger. Try to put the spring right in They're designed to toss off the ball.
Good teachers, you won't get this.
Now I usually stand like this, kind of open. Some people trust me.
Like right up in like the shoulder.
And you want to get that tight up against the knot. And consistency is the name of the game, and always putting everything the same way.
Go ahead, Cole.
Hey, cool. Let's go.
Who's up?
Or Anthony.
Sometimes I'm just checking the tip is
Come on,
tight.
guys, you have to try. Just try. It's just trying.
You bet. I can.
No, it's not a second.
Don't pound again?
Okay, you got one more arrow here.
All right. Have you shot before?
It's there.
Hand for something?
That's not bad. That's not bad. Now we gotta wait until it's cleared. We can go get.
So when we take our arrow, you're going to have the odd arrow out, the odd feather out.
That's the whole idea of practice. So after you're done,
Goes underneath that
practice
knocking
long
point.
enough, you don't feel it.
Sets it on the rest. Correct. 3 finger
Now we're
down.
gonna pull arrows.
Draw back, put this finger in your
Those arrows
mouth.
work for a while,
Okay?
so I'll wait until it's
Stand up straight.
and then we'll actually
Take your elbow out.
I can give you some other arrows.
Oh, do I hear that?
I like the last
Those
one.
ones actually sound
Okay.
pretty
You
good.
see where it went?
Yeah, I went out
That's
there.
why I
Down
would
and to
think
the left. Okay, so stand up the line. This time when we sit back, when you pull back, put this finger in your mouth.
throw that one there.
Eyeball down that arrow, and then make sure that you're going to have a little bit of lob.
If he thought that was heavy.
Stand up straight. Raise up. Oh, almost that much too high. Just that much. It was that close. That was the right idea.
Tell you what.
You're getting it a little advanced here because when I said raise up, instead of going like this, you did it the right way. You went like this. You raised your whole body, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Because when you're shooting, you always want to have the same anchor point. And instead of raising your arm up, see when I raise my arm and down, the distance changes. So you just bend your body. Stand up tall. Not too far. You pull it back way too far. That finger, you be pulling.
Yeah.
Where? Running away from it is going to help you on the way.
I thought you said you were going to I mean, there's a house and there's trees, but still,
Let's go.
I was like,
Go ahead, Jenna's going to do it. You don't have to do it.
I don't want that folder.
It's not that heavy.
yeah, but days for it. even though it's never flooded before that.
Found out we had somebody knock on the door. Literally, we've only been in there like half an hour. And then Friday, they had
And if you can't pull it, you can't pull it. You just keep trying.
You can probably use one of those ones.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get that full. It says it's like 25, but that's
I mean, nothing was brought up with us.
The girls have pulled it already, so you let the girls teach you.
Another big key to archery is to make sure that you count your arrows. Know how many you go to the field with. Because it's easy to forget and leave one in the target or behind the fence.
Go ahead and put 3 fingers
Stand up
under.
to the line.
Okay, you got it.
The odd colored arrow. You got a white odd colored arrow. Okay, all the way back in. See that snap, that last bit? Sits up on this wrist. Have an open stance like this. This arrow pointing towards, this foot points towards. This foot pointing towards, this foot pointing out.
Now you did it differently.
Take your step back like this. Go ahead and step like this. Just stand like you're good football. There you go.
You find that to be hard.
This arm out, elbow up. Elbow up now.
Oh, so you do have a bump?
Do that. Turn
Big game hunting. Lions, tigers, buffalo.
Okay. That's I'm trying to get it away from the string for you.
That's all I hunt is buffalo.
3 fingers under. And just that crease. So 3 fingers under. It's kind of 3 fingers under, all 3 fingers under. We're right on that first. See, this is too much.
Oh, okay.
There you go, just like that. Now that finger, you want to put it in the corner of your mouth. You want to look down the string.
How do I get to stay?
Hey, good job there, Alex.
When you pull back, it'll stay there.
One of the things I'll just mention.
Keep that finger to your mouth. That finger right there in your
You
mouth.
want to test it
this one?
here the crack.
I'm not sure I can.
Wooden ones aren't so bad.
Okay, now
Lightweight bows isn't
what we're
so
going to
bad.
do is we're going to draw back this finger. Think of it going to my mouth. See if it gets to your mouth like that, in the crease of your mouth. That air.
Well, go ahead. Yeah,
Anthony
if you wanna
lost
try.
an arrow in the woods. Yeah, he said.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Alex, nice shot.
That was a good shot. That's a dead deer.
That is a hunter, I think that's
Where that was a set of arrows that were all the same, so you get an idea of what the. These are still. That yellow feather will go out.
they actually have
Put it underneath on the string underneath that knot.
So don't have it straight.
so long as you have some.
Or actually,
I've heard of like ear baloney.
you know what? I made those that way to do that. So yeah, that's the way that'll shoot that way. Yep.
Hey!
So how could I ever chase it if you don't bring it home?
The man who speaks less can do the best.
Find out how you feel about it.
Those are a couple of my arrows I had made back in the day. See, that one may have been a different way. Those 2 arrows were pretty close matched. And, the tip points and the length all go into factoring the spine. And so I don't quite have time to get it.
You have that one. And at the end, you just a little bit at the end.
I was like, you know what?
I think it's
Some of them are
get the
short.
last bit, and you pull that last little
Well,
bit, you think you have to pull, see what happens? You're pulling that last little bit. I don't think you need that.
Next time, I'll try to think about next time to know.
You don't need that extra bit. Oh, that was really early.
Yeah, you do. You have a little bit. Play the air a little longer.
I think he is done.
Thanks.
Good.
Has a good group.
I think we're going
When
to
you
pull
released, instead of coming back to your shoulder, you went like this. So what you did is you made the arrow go.
We're going to pull the arrow.
Okay? That's all.
One right there.
One more and I got it. Yeah, you got consistency going. Just just a little bit of practice.
Does everybody like that quiver?
And I didn't. I've
He
never
making himself.
I can't remember.
tried to teach myself.
No, you make your own hours.
Yeah. But that, we're talking about the quiver.
Oh, fine, but
Just right up there.
I live in Bedford. So I
A couple deer I shot, but I used the compound.
I have it.
That was last year.
I have to wait.
Hey, you got the right height now.
You got
That's
signed
good.
by Mike
Good.
go back.
oh yeah.
Who's that shooter? Nice job.
This is going to be a little bit easier, but a little bit. That knocker, one knocker seems to be loose. Come off over the certain time. You know, one thing I did do is I told him, hit that thing. I wanted to check that arm there and make sure it didn't. Good.
You out there, whatever you like to do. Recurve, long
They're
time.
ready for game time.
Oh, absolutely good.
You guys gonna have to cross or something?
I think we can have fun. Yeah.
I think they need to start practicing that. Right, that's good.
So what are they doing for you?
Emma, just going out to my son, it's my wife. She needs somebody for a cross. If not, you can come up.
Mom, yeah, I didn't get it. I got the target though.
Forest, the little guy.
I don't have any arrows to let somebody shoot right now, so I
Some
just
of the
want to
kids
show
were
you
talking
something.
about your quiver. Did you tell them what that's made out of, or?
Oh, that's a fox.
Oh, I knew it!
The Indian squaw makes it for me. I give her the foxes and she gives me the quiver.
So you hunted it?
Not this particular one probably, because I just give her the furs
okay.
and then she gives me a quiver. I supply her with furs and everything, raccoons, foxes, coyotes, you name it. I just always have the fox. That's like my trademark. All right, I just want to go through some things with you before you come up to the line so that you have a little better advantage. Always when you're standing, if you're a left-hander, you'll be on this side, right? Always have the arrow between you and the bow, okay? So here, me and the bow, I always have the arrow between us, okay? Put the arrow on the rest somehow. Your odd-colored arrow, mine's red, comes out toward you. And there's a little knock on the string if everybody wants to look. See, there's a little thing on the string? You're underneath that, okay? And the knock has to touch it. Has to be on. We're going to start with 3 fingers under. The first knuckle of your fingers where you go, not like this, okay? Just that first knuckle. So we're going to have 3 fingers under there and just that knuckle, all right? We're going to start off with your left arm out. Okay, now I really cant the bow. This is called canting the bow, lay it over. You don't have to do that so much, and I'll try and shoot straight up and down, but my shot will be bad. You hold the bow with a little bit of an angle. You don't want to angle the bow off like you're falling over. See, you're falling over. Be with the bow. If you're laying over a little bit, you want the bow to lay over a little bit.
Full thing on that one. Shot all of them. I shot a full thing at that deer. Didn't hit any of them. Shot another full thing on that one. Hit that twice.
Right in the bullseye.
The deers are very elusive.
You go in competition too? You shoot in competition?
No, I don't shoot competition. I shoot the animal target
Yeah.
on a regular basis at a couple different clubs, but I don't shoot competition.
You go archery hunting, I guess, right?
Yeah, the only thing I don't do is I don't fish. I hunt and trap, but I don't fish.
I hunt. I don't trap.
I retired and I thought, you know, I trapped as a kid.
Yeah.
But I was doing muskrats and all water sets then, and now I'm trapping coyote and red fox.
Oh, you got many?
Yeah. The red fox, I have a couple coyote, not from around here, but from upstate.
Yeah.
And I have a bobcat from upstate.
Oh.
If you're up to that.
Yeah, but since I'm retired, I have the time. Plus, it forces me to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're actually starting a forestry program. The gun club has almost exactly 16 acres of woodlot.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much never been taken care of properly, so I got put in charge of that. So it's pretty involved, but I'm learning a lot. I thought I knew a lot between Boy Scouts and being in the outdoors all my life. But talking to these foresters and, you know, people like that, it's actually interesting.
We have a fellow here at church. He's in the logging.
Really?
He does a lot of logging. In fact, he did a lot of logging over for Charlotte.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have any valuable timber to make it worthwhile. You know, 15-acre woodlot doesn't give you anything. And what started this was when Sandy came here, we had a lot of damage.
Down by the gun club.
Oh yeah, the whole gun club property was. We had a swath of the Virginia pines, and they're old and in bad shape to start. But it looked like a tornado went through them, and it was just, you know, the high wind. But they were in such poor shape, that's what knocked them down. That and we have a lot of invasive species.
I see a lot of wall hangers back along the mountain road, but the other Sunday night we went, my wife and I drove. I lived down on 5th Street from the Armory. And we went back on 78, then up around the back. And right now has his dad used to live there.
Good
job. You know where that break is between the woodlot, there's two woodlots. Break. Well, he got soybeans in there. We sell back to Paul.
That's what the other fellow was saying. He said he rents from Paul.
Yeah, he rents where the horses are.
Yeah, I think a horse farm.
Yeah. Anyway, oh my God. A lot of them are bucked, and you can see that wall hanger.
And I was telling him, and people aren't aware of it unless they're from the area. Those deer are probably the same deer that are on